This video is on exponents. We're going to start by talking about powers. A power is a multiplication problem of repeated factors. A power has two major components: the base number, which is the common factor you're going to be multiplying over and over again, and the exponent, which indicates how many times you're going to multiply that base number. So here we have a power of 1/2 to the 4th power. The base is 1/2. The exponent is 4. So basically, this power is saying we're doing 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. Our base is used as a factor 4 times. So let's take a look at some expressions that involve exponents. Here we're multiplying -7 3 times. I know we're talking about -7 because we have parentheses around the negative sign and the 7, indicating that they go together. So if I want to write this using an exponent, I would keep my parentheses and write -7 to the 3rd power because I'm multiplying it 3 times. Here I'm multiplying pi twice and the variable r 3 times. So if I want to write this with an exponent, it would be pi to the 2nd power times r to the 3rd power. Let's say I want to actually solve a problem that has an exponent. So this time I'm multiplying -2 4 times. So here this is -2 times -2 times -2 times -2. So I can multiply these first two -2's and get +4, these two and get +4, and 4 times 4 gives me 16. Now this case looks similar to this one, except we don't have any parentheses. So this is actually indicating we want the opposite of 2 to the 4th power. So I'm actually going to solve 2 to the 4th power. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. And 4 times 4 is 16. The opposite of that would be -16. So my answer here would be -16. Here we have some problems that we're going to solve using order of operations, and we have some exponents. So right after we would do any parentheses, we would want to solve our exponents. So in this case, the exponent is going to come first. 3 to the 4th power is going to give us 81. So I'm going to solve this first, and I'm going to have 3 plus 2 times 81. Now I have addition and multiplication. I'm going to do multiplication next. 2 times 81 gives me 162. And finally, I'll do my addition, and I'll get 165. In this problem, I've got two numbers with exponents. So I'm going to do 3 to the 3rd power and 8 to the 2nd power first. So I get 27 and 64. Now I have division and subtraction left. So I'm going to do my division first. That'll give me 32. And then I'm going to do my subtraction last. And I get a total of -5. Okay, a real-life example. In sphering, a person is secured inside a small hollow sphere, inside this one, which is surrounded by a larger sphere. And the larger sphere is inflated with air. And we want to know what is the volume of this inflated space, this space in here which carries the air. So the first thing we have to do is use our formula for finding the volume of a sphere. To find the volume of a sphere, we do 4/3 times pi times radius cubed. So first I'm going to find the volume of the outer sphere, the one that is a diameter of 3 meters. So in order to do that, I'm going to do 4/3 times pi times 1.5 to the 3rd power. So I get 3.375 for my 1.5 to the 3rd power. And I'm going to do 4/3 times pi times 3.375. Rounded to the nearest tenth, I get about 14.1 meters cubed. I'm going to follow this same process to find the volume of the inner sphere. So 4/3 times pi times 1 to the third power. So 1 to the third power is just going to be 1. So 4/3 times pi times 1 is approximately 4.2 meters cubed. Now, this inner sphere is the part that actually has the person secured inside it. It's not the part filled with air. So I'm actually going to subtract 14.1 minus 4.2, which means that there is 9.9 cubic meters of air in this outer sphere.